other sort of psychologists and so on, debating about how the division should handle, well, I don't want to phrase too much, the Equal Rights Amendment and the ratification of the ERA. I mean, I know the division pressured APA not to hold conventions in states that hadn't ratified the ERA.
Miami goes back to SPSSI.
Yeah, yeah. But can you tell me a little bit about some of those discussions?
I don't remember controversy about that.
Yeah, yeah.
That was within the division and the committee.
Yeah.
That was a given.
Right.
I think we pulled out of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. And how did SPSSI deal with that? Do you remember?
Oh, SPSSI. I mean, I don't know if you probably don't remember, but going back to Miami, to go south,
Mm-hmm.
it would have been illegal for African American, at that time, Negro members to go. You know, they'd have to move to the back of the train on their way if they went on the train. So there was no question they pulled out of Miami. And that was SPSSI was very much at the forefront of that.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was kind of, you know, of course, when the division of women came up to SPSSI, that's when there was, you know, I was on SPSSI Council then, and so was Marcia Gutentag, who was a pretty well-known woman. And when we said we were going to council with this request and we want SPSSI to support it, there was a lot of resistance because you're ghettoizing women, was what Marcia argued. I mean, she was really, I remember her. There were, you know, guys are sometimes afraid to say things like that, but she was saying that. And, you know, I'm not arguing that it's impossible that some of this wouldn't happen, but my feeling was always, well, at least you have to organize and make these demands, and then you can talk about integration. So within the association is sort of how I felt, and I thought the division was a good idea. They called the division of women a lot of people, and I think that's derogatory because that's why I always felt it was a division of the psychology of women, and plenty of men joined.
Yeah.
When I say plenty, say 10%. I don't know if it's 10%
I think
now.
it's 6 or 7% of the time.
Yeah, but I mean there were always male members in the division, but it's not just for men, and feminism isn't just for, and not just for women, and feminism isn't just for women.
Right.
So that was hard, but in the end, SPSSI did vote to support it at council because I said, I argued this is the time for this. I had some help, some people came in for that session. Some people with, like Lana Aston, she was always a good arguer for the cause.
Yeah. Well, see.